Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Uniformed personnel, please present arms. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Order of arms. Thank you.
Good morning, and welcome to the Itasca Fire Protection District. My name is Jack Schneidman, and I'm proud to serve as the fire chief. It's truly an honor to stand here before you today and express our deepest gratitude to Congressman Krishnamoorthi. His unwavering dedication and support have been essential in advancing fire safety and emergency services responses here in Itasca. Congressman Krishnamoorthi tirelessly advocated for a $2.5 million appropriation to build our new fire station at 1295 North Arlington High School. This critical funding has alleviated significant financial burden on our community, making the project more feasible and sustainable for our residents. Throughout this journey, I had the opportunity to share our concerns directly with the Congressman, especially regarding the Canadian Pacific and Kansas City Southern merger and how it's impacting our emergency responses. In Itasca, this merger isn't just a business deal, it's a serious challenge. The railroad cuts right through the center of our town, and with no overpasses or underpasses, it significantly delays first responders responding to emergencies. The Congressman truly listened and understood how urgent and important this issue was to the Itasca Fire District. His advocacy on our behalf was instrumental in making the new station a reality, a project that is set to open this December. So today, we want to thank Congressman Krishnamoorthi for his unwavering commitment and support. Your leadership has not only helped us overcome a significant hurdle, but it's also reinforced our community's resilience and made Itasca a safer community. Thank you. Now I'd like to introduce Mayor Jeff.
Good morning, and thank you all for being here today. Today is a proud day for the village of Itasca and for the Itasca Fire Protection District. And today is about more than just a new fire station. It's about commitment, partnership, and strengthening our community's public safety foundation. As many of you know, Itasca has been on the front lines of the ongoing challenges created by the Canadian Pacific Kansas City Southern Railroad. In recent years, we've seen how increased rail traffic has affected emergency response, community mobility, and public safety. These are real challenges felt not only in Itasca, but across our region. From the very beginning, Congressman Krishnamoorthi has stood with us. He listened, he understood the stakes for our residents, and he acted. His advocacy has enabled us now to move forward with the new fire station, which will improve response times, expand coverage, and help ensure our first responders can continue to do their job safely. Congressman Krishnamoorthi, your leadership has given our first responders the tools they've needed to overcome these new challenges, and you work to deliver real solutions, not just promises. On behalf of the village of Itasca, our fire protection district, our residents, and our coalition partners across the region, thank you for standing with us and helping us turn these challenges into progress. We're grateful for your leadership, your friendship, and your continued commitment to the safety and well-being of the people of Itasca and all the communities we represent. Thank you very much.
Good morning. It's an honor to be here. As I like to say, it's an honor to be any place that can pronounce
So wonderful to be with my friends and constituents whom we've helped over the years, as well as our local leaders. I want to say a special thank you to the Chief Schneiderman, as well as Mayor Prime, Mayor Craig, all of our distinguished elected officials who joined us, as well as trustees and others. And I want to, of course, thank all of you for paying attention. Look, right now we're going through a shutdown in Washington, but our office is working as hard as ever to make sure that we're there for our constituents. Right now we're currently working on 115 cases. We've closed 115 cases since the shutdown began. We're working on almost 600 more. And I'm pleased to announce that we've closed over 14,000 cases since the beginning of my tenure in Congress, helped 20,000 Illinoisans, and returned more than $70 million to families across our district. And I want to recognize my staff and the hard work and dedication that they bring to our office every single day. Give them a big round of applause. They work every single day. They have servant hearts, and they are working with our constituents, advocating, problem solving, making phone calls day and night to try to help people. And this particular project that we've announced in Itasca, again, is a testament to the work of our staff, working with our local elected officials to do what's right for the community. In this case, building a $2.5 million fire station on the other side of the tracks. Because while we try to, and will continue to advocate for an end to this merger, if the merger goes through, we're going to continue to see long trains blocking intersections simultaneously and slowing down response time. So working with our mayors as well as the chief, we secured the funding to build this fire station on the other side of the tracks so that nobody is harmed by this merger. Finally, I just want to say something about our constituents, some of the people that you're going to hear from today. Their stories are very moving, and their stories also speak to them helping other people. And I think that they also have brought tremendous passion to their causes, and it's such an honor for us to be able to stand here alongside you as you've been advocating for others too. So I just want to give them a big round of applause as well. Finally, I just want to say this. I think a lot of people are down about government. I get it. I understand that. And I understand that it can be very frustrating dealing with the government and dealing with red tape and dealing with all the hurdles that might get in the way of progress. But I am convinced that working together we can get results. And my staff, working with our constituents, working with our leaders, regardless of whether they're Republicans, Democrats, Independents, regardless of who they are, is testament to the fact that government can work. It actually can work. If we can just get together and focus on what matters most, and that's getting results for our constituents and making sure that our citizenry and our taxpayers get what they deserve from their government, which is good government. That's essentially what this event is about. So I just want to say thank you to all of you for paying attention. Thank you to our elected officials, and I forgot to mention Kevin Morrison, our Cook County Commissioners here as well, and others for working with us. And I can't wait to share the stories that you're about to hear from our constituents about the work of our office, working with our elected officials to get things done. So thank you.
meet with Mr. Krishnamoorthi, and I go to DC, and I demonstrate, and I see demonstrated his ability to cross the aisle to try to resolve issues. We need more of that today. We need that kind of leadership in our communities. Our situation has been mentioned about the Kansas City, Canadian Pacific Kansas City relationship. I'm a member of the Metro Board of Governors, and I can share with you that when the Canadian Pacific Kansas City came in, Roger stood with the 10 communities in DuPage County together to fight that initiative. It came through. And during the last COVID cutbacks, Metro had to cut back on some of our roads, especially along this route that comes through here, the Milwaukee West line. And now we want to bring those lines back, and they are not opening up. They're preventing us from bringing them back. That's the problem down the road with Metro different from all the other lines. If we get them turned off, we're going to be back before the SCB. I've been there, an $18,000 a year mayor against a $25 million corporate league. It doesn't work so well. But we've got to continue with the direct work to support our constituents. I can't think Mr. Krishnamoorthi more than his efforts in our community. It's been very helpful, and thank you very much. Together we're going to get it done, and I believe that. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Craig. Sorry about that. This is a very big challenge. Thank you all for being here today. We are just so proud of our team. I'm Leslie Reese. I'm the Congressman's Senior Counsel and Deputy District Director. A big part of my job is overseeing constituent services. Our entire team, as the Congressman has mentioned, is dedicated to doing just that. Serving our constituents in any way we can, solving problems, cutting red tape. Congressman mentioned making phone calls, showing up where people need us. As we like to say, shaking trees, making noise, doing what we can do to help people. And even during the shutdown, we're doing that every day. And in fact, we're probably stepping it up because there are more people who are calling our office, needing help, needing information, and that's what we do. And we do it every day, and that's the love of our jobs. We are not people who want to be in the limelight. We're people who want to help, and that's why we do what we do. To give you a little bit better idea of exactly what we do, let's hear it from some of the people who've interacted with our office. So, first, please allow me to introduce Mr. Alex Variance. Alex, we really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
My name is Alex Behrens. I'm a small business owner of businesses within the result of St. Charles. I've been incredibly well helped by the Congressman's office due to an issue that I had with my driver's license back in 2022. I'm a type 1 diabetic and have been so for the past 36 years. The medical condition does not come with personal number challenges. And in 2022, I unfortunately had a medical condition while driving, which resulted in me, thankfully, and nobody else being injured than myself. But the state did take away my driver's license for medical reasons for a period of time. And during that time, the Illinois State DMV was a little bit opaque in the process. It very difficult to figure out what steps I need to go through in order to obtain my driver's license once again. So that gave me reason to reach out to Congressman Krishnamoorthi's office, where with Sabi, one of the directors there in the office, to help communicate what my situation was to the DMV, give me some information and some transparency around where I was in the process of releasing all the medical information and needed in order to return the driver's license to me. Without that help, as a small business owner, I had to rely on my friends, neighbors, and family folks to help me get around, to run my businesses, and
Well, it's just an incredible array of issues that come into our office. Even if they are not issues that we are familiar with, we are going to find some way to move it forward and try to solve problems for people. Our team works with every possible kind of problem you can imagine. Subby is over there, Vishnu, Theodora, Sam is somewhere over there, and again, they are extremely, extremely hard-working people. Next up, I'd like to introduce Alderman Mark Ralston, who just last week contacted our office, and if you don't mind, would you like to give us a little bit about your story?
Thank you. A couple of summers ago, a lady friend and I were in Washington, D.C., vacationing and seeing sights, and we got an appointment with Roger Krishnamoorthi's office. How do you do that? And we had an appointment. We discussed some of the challenges and explained, and across the country for that matter. I want to thank you for seeing us. A couple of weeks ago, about a month ago, I realized I was in quite a dilemma. We are leaving tomorrow for my youngest daughter's wedding.
Commercial, this is 1073, Disability East Green Street, Pleasantville, Italian E407, 8107, 8108, Cross Street, of South Evergreen Street, and 99 Road.
So anyway, I realized that my passport was expired and I didn't have a real ID. I was in trouble. I was looking at possibly driving to Austin, Texas for 2 straight days by myself, which I did not want to do whatsoever. So I ended up getting a hold of two Andrew Briskowski in Des Plaines and a good friend, hooked up with Vishnu, and we started the process of getting me the passport that I additionally needed so I could fly down there, so we can fly down there. And I got my passport yesterday. So thank you again, Vishnu. I really appreciate all the help and everything you put into it. And that's really what it's all about. Being in the political circles, in my perspective, is helping people. And there's some aldermen that show up for a meeting a couple times a month, and that's really all you ever hear about. There's some aldermen that really take concern about helping people. You know, I'm not trying to brag, but that's one of the things I enjoy best about being an alderman, is when somebody needs help, I'll do my best to help. I can't always fix a problem, but I sure will try. And that's what it's all about, and I think that's what it's about at many political levels, including Congress and Vishnu and his office, is helping people when they need it. And they did. They sure did help me. And I know they help a lot of people when they ask for it. They do whatever they can to solve people's problems. And they are concerned about people, and that's what it's all about in my book. Thank you very much.
We have a rule in our office. Anybody else to help us out? We don't care where you come from. We don't care anything about politics. You need help, we're going to try to help you. And that's what it's all about. Let me also introduce someone who, well, this was a case that Subby took leadership on, all of us did work on it, and it's one that's very near and dear to our heart. Chris, could you just a little bit yourself, sir?
Thank you for having me. I'm Chris Franklin. Just to say, I'm not exactly one of Congressman Rogers' constituents. there in 2011 with my interpreter, he contacted me and said, hey, I need help. I'm in danger, trying to get out. And so I said, well, we'll see what we can do. So I kind of went on the media circuit and, tried to get it out there as much as possible. There were a lot of people contact me who are offering help, including Congressman Branch's office, but his office was the only one who actually provided the help. There were a lot of kind words, and that was kind of it. They actually came from particularly Saudi and the Congressman himself, who really went out there over 2 years and had to report that my interpreter, he now lives in Seattle with his family, his wife, and his baby daughter. So, and if it wasn't for the Congressman, he would still be something like this. Thank you.
One more of our constituents. Helen brought up, please, can we hear your story and tell us what brought you to our office? Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Helen. 18 years ago, I had kidney cancer, and my husband was my mom. Then, a year and a half or 2 years now, my nephrologist told me that I need a second kidney transplant. So I told that to my family. My whole family actually live in the Philippines. My sister is very willing to donate her kidney to me, but I said it's very hard to come here to the United States, especially if you're coming from another country. I said, thank you for your willingness to donate your kidney, but it's impossible. I have a pending petition for my sister. No sibling petition is very long. They said 20 years or more. And it's been 15 years since I petitioned them, and still there's no answer. My sister tried to file a tourist visa because that's the easiest way to come here, but they denied her. So I'm so desperate to bring my daughter and my sister here. So one of my husband's family told me, why don't you ask your local congressman? Maybe they can help you and send a letter to the U.S. Embassy in the Philippines. So I searched, and then I saw Congressman Krishnamoorthi, and I said, okay, I'll give a shot. I'll send an email about my situation. Maybe they can help me to bring my sister here. True enough, they sent me an email back, and I was surprised because it's so fast. And they said they were willing to help me. I said, I just need a letter. Maybe you can attention to the U.S. Embassy, but I really need my sister to be here because I need a kidney transplant. So they sent right away the letter. Thank you, the Congressman Krishnamoorthi and your staff, for being so helpful and so fast in helping me. They sent the letter to U.S. Embassy, and they gave me a copy also, and I gave it to my sister. And she made an appointment. Can't believe it, they approved her tourist visa, multiple U.S. visa, 10 years, so she can come back and come back to the Philippines anytime in 10 years. So when she came here like 2 years ago, she had all the medical tests, and she's very compatible to me. But in God's grace, until now they didn't get the kidney transplant because there's still time, but still my sister can come here anytime now. Just in case I need it, she can come anytime. Thank you so much. Words are not enough. Thank you. It's impossible, but you made it possible. Thank you.
And we do it for you. We are fortunate that you do it because Congressman Krishnamoorthi has provided an office that places constituent services at the absolute top of our agenda. It's what our office does. So I want to thank all of you for telling your stories. Thank all of you for being here. And please allow me to turn it back over to Congressman. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your attention to what are very kind of moving stories to me, because I know they didn't tell you all the details of heartache that goes along with waiting for your sister, or the fear that gripped us for months surrounding the fate of Chris's interpreter, who, by the way, is, as he mentioned, in Seattle, and we are predicting that this baby girl is going to be a member of the U.S. Congress someday. And of course, thank you all, Glenn, for your story, and thank you to our small business people who have come here today to also share their constituent services stories. And of course, I want to say thank you to our chief, thank you to Mayor Klein, thank you to Mayor Craig, thank you to, I see Yasmin as well, Trustee Yasmin Gold, who's here, and of course Kevin Morrison. I see other elected officials. And I want to say a big thank you to my own staff. They are the hardest working team in America. And they are look, the last decade has been really tough. We've gone through a pandemic. We've gone through innumerable other changes that have really altered people's connection to their government. And through it all, our staff has worked their tails off to try to help people. And that's, as someone mentioned before, what this is all about. It's about helping people. That's what the purpose of government is. If we're not helping people, then we're not doing our jobs. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, again, who you are. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter, where you live. At this point, you deserve help from your government when you need it. And that's what our office is dedicated to doing every single day. And finally, I just want to say thank you as well to all of you for paying attention to these stories. I hope that you'll share these particular instances with others when they become cynical about government, when they become hopeless about their situation. Come to us. My number is 847-413-1959. You can always reach me, and also www.krishnamurthy.house.gov. It's spelled the way it sounds. And please reach out to us or tell us if someone else is in need, because we want to be there. We got to help people. We got to do whatever it takes to get them through to the next day. And so, thank you so much. You got this.
I'd like to introduce the President of the Board of Trustees for the Itasca Fire Protection District, John Conley.
The Itasca Fire Protection District has a proclamation in honor honoring Congressman Krishnamoorthi for his supporting leadership in securing federal funding for the Itasca Fire Protection District. Whereas the Itasca Fire Protection District is dedicated to connecting the lives and property of residents, businesses, and visitors of the village of Itasca and surrounding communities through professional, efficient, and compassionate emergency services. And whereas the continued growth of our community, along with the new transportation challenges posed by the Canadian Pacific Kansas City Railroad, has created additional demands on fire and emergency response operations, and underscores the urgent need dedication to the well-being of first responders and the safety of the communities they serve. Now, therefore, we can proclaim that the Board of Trustees and members of the Itasca Fire Protection District hereby recognize and honor Congressman Krishnamoorthi for his outstanding services, steadfast commitment to public safety, and extend the most profound appreciation for his leadership in securing critical funding to strengthen the future of emergency responses in Itasca. In witness thereof, we have unloosed our hands and caused the seal of the Itasca Fire Protection District to be affixed on this 28th day of October 2025.
Stand for a picture, please. Thank you. And when we get a photo of all of our guests,
Yeah.